In the luminous haze of a future yet to unfold, the 2026 Toyota Celsior badge gleams like a quantum-etched relic of tomorrow, a symbol of luxury so transcendent that even astronauts hesitate before evoking its name. Cast from a mythical alloy rumored to contain fragments of collapsed stars, recycled moon dust, and just a pinch of cosmic drift from passing comets, this emblem stands not merely as a logo but as a portal, a shimmering convergence of Toyota's technological mastery and humanity's deepest longing for something beautiful, sleek, and aspirationally out of this world. Imagine the first time a driver's eyes alight upon it. The badge hovers before them, backlit by nanoluminescent filaments embedded in its chrome. The letters, Celsior, appear as if grown, not stamped, each curve meticulously sculpted by microscopic robotic artisans working in soulless silence inside the heart of a lunar manufacturing facility. Beneath the L and I, veins of soft teal light pulse slowly, reminiscent of bioluminescent marine life. One might swear they're witnessing the heartbeat of unmatched engineering, silent yet full of life. This emblem is alive, it knows, not in the menacing sense of a rogue AI, but in the warm, inviting way a world-class butler remembers your coffee order. Mounted on the tailgate of the 2026 Toyota Celsior, it whispers one's arrival before the car even slides into view, softly illuminating pathways, dimming nearby overhead streetlights in reverence. Pedestrians pause. Is that an emblem, or a tiny eclipse of marvel? Legend has it that the Celsior badge of 2026 contains invisible RFID layers that, when paired with the owner's biosignature, project a personal sanctuary. Ambient lighting inside the car adjusts to your mood, seat contours respond like a whisper-warm embrace, and the sound system begins its symphony with the low, knowing hum of bespoke compositions you didn't even know you loved. Collectors in 2040 will share stories. Old-timers swearing that a 2026 Celsior badge, when held under midnight moonlight outside Tokyo, amidst ghostly, crystalline tones, like distant bell chimes on a cosmic wind. Some claim it tuned their soul. Something about the symmetry of the badge, the way that L elongates in perfect proportion to the S, triggers memory like flashbacks of future lost moments. Attending avant-garde concerts in zero-gravity concert halls, strolling through illuminated gardens hosted on Martian domes. It plays OSTs from realities yet to be, they say, just by reflecting the moon. The designers, sources say, labored in secret installations in Nagoya, where engineers transcribed the harmonic frequencies of the sun's rings, quieting them through antisonic dampeners, and then etched that silent melody into the physical DNA of the badge. There are whispers of a limited, Aurora edition, whose badges are injected with micro-optical fibers, each letter containing a fractal map of the northern lights, visible only when the badge is warm, perhaps after a spirited drive through mountain switchbacks at dawn. To own a 2026 Toyota Celsior badge is to possess more than a status marker, it is to cradle a narrative. Autophiles recount how, in the badge's presence, time itself folds. A chronometer might register just seconds passing, yet your memory floods with entire lifetimes, childhood summers, first loves, serene isolation retreats, because the badge reaches into deep, ambient corners of the mind and rearranges perception into something more meaningful. In certain esoteric circles, there are even cultish praises. Meditative pilgrimages are organized to sacred test drive routes where the 2026 Celsior is likely to appear. Followers dress in minimalist monochrome, recite haikus in reverence, and swap stories of how the chrome each subtly changes hue, one bearing undertones of rose gold at dawn, the next shifting to a cool lunar blue by dusk. One fanatic recalls, "I saw my reflection quake inside the badge and realized I'd become part of the chrome itself." But is this holy testimony, or just poetic hyperbole? Doesn't matter. It all converges into legend. The badge, as rumor holds, is so advanced that when the car turns off, the emblem retreats into stealth mode, no longer luminous, no longer whisper glowing, but stubbornly present. Parking lot thieves have lashed out in frustration, only to find the emblem refuses to be stolen. It dematerializes into obscure frequencies, reappearing inside the showroom weeks later, atop the next model waiting to be discovered. Corporate marketing may dramaturgically frame the badge as symbolizing the harmony of nature and innovation, but under the playful veneer hides a truth: it's the car world's most flamboyant wink. As if Toyota paused time and said, "Hold my sunroof, let me show you luxury so futuristic, you'll need a telescope to feel worthy." And then they delivered it, not in leaked sketches nor concept art, but actually affixed in chromium achievement to a decidedly earthly machine. Yearning, of course, is baked into ownership. Every 2026 Celsior badge is numbered, There are exactly 777 units globally, each assigned a mythic name: Leviathan, Aurora, Elysium, Nebula, and so on. Some owners post the serial to secret boards, others bleach the badge with trace amounts of moon lava to awaken latent illuminations, but the most die-hard collectors insist that authenticity shows in how the badge responds to crying babies. Some claim it quieted theirs with a single shimmer. That story spreads around vegan sushi circles in Kyoto like urban legend. All of this, perhaps, is just a bubble of playful imagination, an extravagant what if from a time too eager to dream. Yet through the prismatic haze, the 2026 Toyota Celsior badge stands tall, an invitation to wander, to wonder, to permit the unbridled development of our luxury fantasies. It isn't about horsepower, autonomy, or traction control. It's about the glimmer of possibility. And so, the next time the badge's neon-flecked chrome reflects a stranger's gaze, don't just admire it, bow a little. You're not looking at metal. You're glimpsing ambition, the future, distilled into a badge. The dream realized, the galaxy, parked quietly in gloss.